Hey, what's going on, beautiful people of YouTube? California Flippy here, bringing you guys a brand new video. Thank you guys so much for clicking on the video. I'm very grateful for that. And if you're new, my name's Adrian. I earn a full-time income and I like to share my journey and how to make money on eBay. And so let's get into the video. So today's video is going to be how you can make a lot of money and crush eBay in 2020. So I'm going to share some of my goals and some things that I'm going to do to hit those goals on eBay of next year. So I want to start this video off with a quote by Michael Jordan. Now it might be a little off, but it's pretty on the dot. He says, "I like to do the little things in life because the little things add up to the big things." And I put that into perspective and I put that into reselling. And you know, are you guys doing your taxes? Are you guys writing things down? Are you guys taking good photos? How is your photos? You know, are you doing good descriptions, good listings on eBay? How's your return policy, your policies on eBay? You know, your returns, your handling time, your shipping. Is all that stuff aligned in your business? You know, just all kinds of things. So like the little things in your business, are you guys doing those things right? So that's one thing I wanted to bring up, is making sure you do the little things in your resale business, because it is going to matter in the future and it's going to all add up, and it's going to be, you know, a crucial part of your success when selling online. Now, I want to give a couple thoughts on how I'm going to try and hit my 100,000 mark on eBay, $100,000 a year, and I'm going to give some pointers on what I'm going to do that's going to hopefully get me there, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So if a lot of you guys know, I've been reselling full-time for a whole year now, and you know, I've made more money than my job when I was working. I was making like 13 bucks an hour. I think I was making like $1,700 after taxes a month, so not a lot of money. And I want to hit that 100,000 mark, so let me share with you guys some practices that I'm going to do to hit that mark. So I reached out to a reseller, and he told me to be very specific in one category, and that's going to be a really crucial part of, you know, doing very well on eBay or just being average. And let me kind of explain. So when I first started, I used to sell a lot of clothing, shoes, electronics, just random things, toys, video games, sporting goods, outdoor, just all kinds of stuff. Now, it's good to be knowledgeable in different categories, and of course, you know, you can make a lot of money doing that, but you got to remember, once you start doing it for a while, you know, you start to get kind of worn out, and you know, when you're focusing on so many different categories, your mind is kind of scattered. Then when it's time to ship, you got to ship like so many awkward things, whether it's outdoor equipment, video game systems, and shoes, and clothing. So I want to say one thing that I'm going to be doing is focusing on one niche, and what I focus on is clothing and shoes. I do clothing and shoes because I know them both very well, and I do pretty well with clothing and shoes, and that's kind of like what I'm interested in selling. So focusing on one niche is going to help you guys get to your next level in your reselling career, because you got to think of it, when you go into how many more Goodwills can you hit if you just focus on clothing or just focus on shoes, and instead of just like spending hours and hours in one thrift store, you could be hitting several thrift stores if you have one niche like clothing or shoes, so you can be fully focused. You can make a lot of money if you're an expert in shoes, or just an expert in clothing, or an expert in both. You can make a whole ton of money, unlimited money on eBay or Amazon, wherever you sell, if you focus on just one or two niches. Like, you don't have to sell in 10 different categories to be successful on eBay. Like, of course, every niche has its like ups and downs as well. Like electronics do very well on eBay, but the return rates are a lot higher. Clothing and shoes, the return rates are pretty low. As long as you're doing the correct measurements and like the right things you're supposed to be doing, the return rate's pretty low, and you describe everything pretty well. Return rate's really low on clothing and shoes. I hardly ever get returned on stuff like that, and I've been selling for a whole year on eBay. And electronics and things like that, there's a lot of scammers and stuff like that. I'm not trying to say don't sell electronics. Definitely sell electronics, but I'm just saying the return rate is, the risk factor of that is a lot higher than if you were to sell, say, clothing or shoes or toys or something like that. So really just pick what category you want to be in and be very good at it. Whether it's electronics, toys, shoes, clothing, vintage, whatever it is, pick a niche and get very good at it, be the best at it, and you're gonna crush it. You're gonna make a lot of money online. So that's what I'm focusing on. That's like my big thing for next year, is focusing only on clothing and shoes. Now, mind you, that doesn't mean I'm not going to pick up a Sansu 500 like I did this year for 22 bucks that sold for 500. Of course, if you see the opportunity and it's good enough, then of course. So let me break down how I thrift and what I do. So the first thing I do inside the thrift store, I look in the shoes, look in the clothing, and then if I don't find much or I get what I found, and then I'll browse very fast in the electronics and like around the store, in the sporting goods, wherever, and then I hit the next store. So you're going to be saving a lot of time. And then second, with shipping, when I have, say, 5 or 10 shoes that sold over the weekend, and then some jackets and some clothing, I already know how much everything's going to cost. I already know the boxes, whatever. So if you have, say, you sold 3 VCR combos and you sold 3 pairs of shoes and 4 jackets, 5 shirts, 2 baseball helmets, a baseball bat, so you have all that stuff to ship, and it could be pretty stressful when you have like different, you have to start making boxes, and you know, you have to start like getting everything arranged and stuff like that. It's a big headache. So if you already know what you're going to be shipping, how much it should cost and stuff like that, it makes shipping a lot more easier as well. So that's another thing to think about, and you're going to be saving a lot of time, and you're just very focused when you're focused on just one category. And that's a little bit about what I think about it. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. Hope you guys learned something from the video, and if you guys plan on using the same method I'm going to be using, let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys like selling in a lot of categories? Are you guys only selling in 1 or 2 categories? Let me know. I'd love to hear you guys' feedback. Thank you guys for all the support on the channel. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to probably go a little sourcing, or maybe work on another video for you guys to upload. Follow me on Instagram, California Flipper _, and I'll be sure to follow you guys back. Like I said, man, thank you guys so much, man, for all the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.